Hey everybody, I wanted to get on here because somebody recently left a comment on one of my videos saying that many people who claim to be empaths are in fact narcissists. And I wanted to address this comment because it's totally valid. And I think it's a really good topic for discussion. Because the truth is that anyone can call themselves anything they want, right? It worked for Dr. Phil, did it not? Did he not amass a fortune simply by putting the word doctor in front of his name when years later it came out that he is not in fact a doctor? I think he has since then obtained his doctorate degree, but that's irrelevant. See, the reason that a narcissist would do this is because they've likely already zeroed in on the fact that you are an empath. They see those good qualities within you. They see that you have empathetic qualities within you, and they want to mirror that. Because a narcissist is incapable of forming genuine connections with another human being, they do this by mirroring. That's the way that they bond to you. See, all of your good qualities, your talents, your good characteristics, your hobbies, your interests, they are going to mirror that back to you so that you'll feel like, oh, this person is like me, that we have a lot in common, whatever. But there are some key differences that will cue you into the true nature of the person that you're dealing with. And I think one of the key differences between a narcissist and an empath is that empaths tend to be reserved, right? They tend to enjoy solitude. They tend to need a lot of time to decompress and recharge after they do, socialize with people. Whereas a narcissist is the life of the party, right? And for some inexplicable reason, they tend to always have a harem of flying monkeys and fangirls and fanboys, and everybody seems to adore them. They have a lot of either naive or complicit allies and friends, which to the narcissist, they're just pawns, okay? They're not really friends. They're just another pawn to use against this person or to send to bother this person, the flying monkeys. That's right, they're tools to use. So there's key behavioral characteristics that you can use to identify. Okay, does this person who's claiming to be an empath, do they constantly interrupt you? Do they bring up your past and throw it in your face? Do they celebrate your achievements? Do they seem to have a horde of, crazy exes and crazy friends and people that have done, horrible things to them, blah, blah, blah? Do they have that sob story, that they use constantly? Constantly to gain your sympathy. Why? Because they recognize that those empathetic qualities, they want to prey on that. Anything that they can use to gain your sympathy, that's a path into your heart, right? They want to tug at those heartstrings any chance they can. So I really wanted to address this because most likely a genuine empath isn't going to announce it right away. Say, hi, my name's Lisa. I'm an empath and I have a lot of crazy exes. That is probably a red flag because an empath is going to show you that. They're going to show, and their character is going to speak for itself, right? You're going to see it in every situation where, you're with that person. You're going to see that honesty, that authenticity, all those characters that embody an empath, right? So they're not going to be waving the flag. They're not going to have a t-shirt that says I'm an empath, probably, most likely not. And that's why I wanted to address that, because it's not wrong. That's definitely kudos to that person for, you know, being aware of this, because yes, that's another thing that a narcissist will do to try to project that image of, you know, goodness. That's what they want people to think. They're good. They're so good, right? And they're good-natured people and honest. And when we all know, unfortunately, that reality couldn't be more false. You know, that reality, that doesn't exist within the narcissist. They do not have those qualities. They never will. So I hope this helped. If this video brings you value, I hope that you'll subscribe and you'll stick around and leave a comment. Let me know your take on things if you have any experiences like this. And I'll catch you later. Bye.